Hello friends, welcome to PegaLearn in this Pega interview question series. In our previous video, we discussed about one question like how to dynamically route the case to either work list or work queue on the same assignment. So we just had a demo like using the custom option. We can do the same thing using the use business logic option as well. Okay, if you see here in our previous video, you can see this is our case life cycle. In this stage, we use it route to custom. Instead of that, we can use the business logic and put the logic. It will automatically create decision table. Yeah, we can do that. Now, in today's video, we will discuss about the flow problems, broken assignments, problem assignments. Okay, this is very maybe we might have seen it very frequently. Okay, so interview questions can be like, what is the flow problem? What is broken assignments? What is the problem assignment? Or you can be asked scenario based. For suppose there is a flow. In that flow, there is a decision shape. And from decision shape, there are two connectors. You gave two options like requested amount greater than 100 and requested amount greater than 1000. But there is no else. What happens if the amount is less than 100? If you are asked this kind of scenario interview question, you need to tell them that when that comes to the flow decision shape, it tries to route based on the value. As there is no connector for that, it cannot understand to where it goes. Then it will get the flow problem, okay, because it doesn't know where to go. That is called flow problem. Okay, so let's get first. What all our options are there? Like, for suppose flow problem can occur. First thing is when we in decision shapes. Decision shape connectors when we don't give else. Okay, else connector. First option. Second one is there is a assignment. On assignment, there is a work list or operator or work basket name. Work queue name is given, but that is not present. Not present means the whatever the work queue name that we gave, it is not available in our application. Or operator is either operator is not available or is not present. Not available is like on operator profile there is a available checkbox. If it is not checked, then that operator is not available. Either we can give substitute operator, or if we don't give, then whatever the assignments that route to this operator will be going to the broken assignment. Means the assignment should be sitting in either work list or work queue, but it doesn't know where to sit because that is not present. Work queue is not present or work list is not present. In that situation, that in that flow, that will go to the broken assignment. Okay, and next, whenever there is some exceptions which are not handled properly, okay, in case of any unhandled exceptions in flow, there are any unhandled exceptions. In that case also, the flow will be moving into flow problem. Okay, let's get started. First option we will see like this decision shape. First we will go with the broken assignment. Okay, if you see here in this case type, after we enter the details, it will go to the router activity, and in the router activity we are checking whether the requested amount is, if the requested amount is less than 1000, then we are routing to the work list. If it is greater than, then we are routing to the work basket. Okay, requested amount is greater than or equal to 1000. So let me launch and show you the I'm opening the case and I'm giving the greater than 1000. Okay, when I give greater than 1000 and click submit, The case went into the which work it went. Let's go to the view history. There we can see it went to this work queue. Okay, sample request amount review work queue. Okay, now I'm giving, for example, I'm giving a new work queue name here, which is not present in our application. I saved it and I'm going to create one more case. This time, what happens when I click on submit? It will come to the review details, and here it tries to assign to the work queue of this, which is not present, and it will grow. Okay, I'm hitting submit. See, problem flow assignment. Okay, repair flow configuration. So whenever it happens, so whenever, see, as a developer, when we are in development environment or in our testing environment, we need to make sure we need to query our assign work list or assign work basket tables to check any flow problems. This is S5002. If you see S5002, it got the broken assignment. So if you see here, to left, broken process. So it is assigned to the broken process operator ID. And if you see the flow name, it is flow problems. Okay, so you can do like select star from PC assign work queue where PX flow name is like flow problems, or you might give like task name. You check the parameters like see for suppose flow type is flow problems. Okay, something like that. Check the parameters and give the condition like where PX flow name like flow problem and identify the cases which went to this flow problem work queue and fix them. So before the code is moving to the production, if we can identify these issues, we can fix them in low environments and we can have a successful deployment. How to identify this issue? For suppose when I see like here, there is a flow problem for this 5002. What I will do is I'll open this assignment and then I click and go here. It will, the error message will be shown here. Even you can see this error message in our, if you see here also, see the error message is this one, flow problem with this one. And if you see here, unable to open assigned work basket record of this one. It is clearly saying that this is error. So we can go. So where is it is one? This is in the review details flow. Okay. Open the review details flow. And in the review details flow, which step? It is in the assignment one. Okay, this is the assignment one. And what is the error? In this assignment one step, this work basket name is not present. So, okay, this is custom. Whatever the work basket name given in the decision table, the business declared decision table, there might be chances to give incorrect name. So it gave incorrect name and we gave it like it is getting flow problem. So we found the root cause of this issue and we can fix it. Sooner than later. Okay, so this is first. Now I will remove this one and we will go to the next scenario. Done. So what is the next scenario? Whenever we don't give the else condition. Okay. For suppose here I'd like to put a decision shape for this is for just our understanding. I'm just taking it to here only in both the scenarios. Okay. Then I'm giving it fork shape, and here I'm giving one when condition, which is, I think we have one less amount, high amount. Some when conditions we have when high amount greater than 1000, and for suppose amount less than 1000. There is a decision shape, fork shape. It has two connectors, and each connector there is no else shape here. When less amount, when high amount, there is no else condition here. If you see, when both are when only, there is no else condition type. This is this kind of situation maybe happens for every developer. We need to make sure when we have only two connectors, we either need to give the third connector with the else, or if you have only two conditions, one with the when rule, the second one with the else only we have to give. Otherwise, we might get flow problem when these two are not satisfied because of any reason. Okay, so save it. Now, what happens, we will see. I'm creating a case. I'm giving less than 100. If it is less than 100, what happens is it will not satisfy this condition, which is checking 100 to 1000, and this condition, this when rule of it is checking greater than 1000. So the amount is less than this, so this will not be satisfied. The amount is less than 100, so this when rule also will be become false. Now, when I click on submit, what happens is it will go to flow problem only. We can check the condition, error message saying that the decision flow problem stuck flow connector decision enter input details. When we click on go, we can see the clear error message saying that this flow is stuck. None of the connectors from the step can be taken. No connector from the input parameters found. Okay, that's it. Now, for suppose this happened, and I'd like to, this is in the production. For suppose in the production, I would like to fix this flow problem. And I know this amount is $120. Instead of that, user gave incorrectly 12. So we got like one incident saying that it has to be updated. There is no way that we can update it to 120 now. So please help. Then in that case, how can we fix it? Like we need to make it 120, and we need to fix this one. Let's see. So I think there are many options. Mostly what we can do, first thing maybe use one time activity and update the open the work object like obj open by handle and give this case pgns key and do the property set requested amount equal to 120 obj save commit. Once that is done, then open the assignment and click restart from the flow last step or restart from the beginning. Restart problem flow from the beginning. Either we can do this one or restart from the last step which was given this one. Okay, we can do either of them. One of it will be fixed. First suppose last step, retry from last step is not fixed, then we need to go for the restart from the beginning. Okay, that is the way that we have to do. For now, what I will do is, anyway, I know here control F, requested amount is 12, right? So I'll go click edit. Come here, I'm clicking on 120 and click on save. That's it. Now I'm hitting on submit. Okay, so it did not fix. right? So what I will do, I'll go here, click on restart from the beginning. I'll do the same, repeat the same. View work page, edit 120, save. Okay, we can do commit, execute, activate, and we can run the commit also, but it's not required. For suppose when we click on, I think it will be saved. Okay. No, it is not showing 120, but let's see. Okay, it's not getting updated with the clipboard structure. Mm, mm, mm. What to do? I don't want to write activity now for this one and waste time. That's why. No, no. Even though it is having 12 only. Okay. Okay. We will see, like we can do the one-time activity and open the work object, save it, and retry from starting. It will work. Okay. Next thing. Let's go to the next one. Whenever, in case of unhandled exceptions, okay, there are many scenarios. We cannot give like this is the only scenario, this is the scenarios. But ideally, we can see, for suppose, let's come here. There is a automation of run data transfer. And when I open this for this demo, I created this load rec data transform. In this data transform, for suppose, now whenever I enter the details and click submit, then it will go to the it will execute this load rec, and then after it will go to the review details flow. Okay. If for suppose there is some logic, in the logic we are setting the some page list. In the page list, this index value is 2, and we are setting the index value py node to text. We are not handling here. Whenever there is a page list, always make sure the index value check, like here add sibling above, put when condition like this, and check if it is greater than 0 or not. Okay, something like that. Because if the either index value is not greater than 0 minus 1, then we get that error. Or any index, for suppose this page list is not present, but we are trying to refer the page list out to second page list, then also index out of bound exception will come, because this is not present, but we are trying to refer to the second index. If we don't have first index, first record in the page list, second record will not be available, right? In that scenario also, we get the error. So for this demo purpose, I'm simply what I'm doing is this page list is not present, but I am trying to refer to the second index of this page list. Let's see. I just enable this one, click save, try to create one more case. Uh, okay. Now I'm giving the more than amount so that we don't get that issue. Click submit. What happened? We got the flow problem. What is the reason? Reason is index out of the bounds exception. Index 1 out of the bounds because of the length 0. When we have the length 0 of the page list, we are trying to index of the index 1 means second record, then it gives error. Okay, not this one, for suppose not this one. What I will do is, I'm just going to disable this one, save it, and create. This time we have not received error, it went to the review details, right? So let's say this rule is present in a different class and it is not available for the work dash sample class. Okay. For suppose this data transform is present in the sample class, but DT was created in its child class. Okay. In that scenario also, we get the rule not found exception. Now we will see this is rule is not present, and when we try to create a case, I mean, see, we got the flow problem. What is the error? Unresolved assembly. Failed to find instance. Rule not found. This rule is not found. Load record is not found. So whenever we refer any rule, it tries to do the rule resolution and try to find it the best rule, suitable rule. But see, this rule is not present anywhere. That is the reason it gave error. I'll restore it. Now I created again. Now when I try to from starting, see this time it went successfully. Okay. So this is another way. So not only these like index out of the bound exception, rule not found, anything. We gave one activity, we have not handled the post conditions. There is a database got errors, okay, work object errors. So whatever we have in automations or anywhere, this in this flow movement, some issue happened which we have not handled properly. In that scenario, we get a flow problem. Okay. Yeah, that's it. Now, I think um, we will see like now I'm going to create one more case. I gave 11 requested amount. It got the flow problem. I would like to fix this one. Okay. What I need to do is let's take the PegaLearnNow key of this work object. Control F, PegaLearnNow key. Okay. Now I'm going to create a simple activity. Let me create it. Create technical activity. I'm giving test activity. Create and open. First step is obj open by handle. I'm giving the instant handle as feature and as key. Lock, release, and commit. Give the temp workspace. Give the temp workspace here on the pace and classes. And then after, two more steps. One is property set to set the update the amount, and the third one is obj save. Okay, and fourth one can be, we can put the fourth one like commit. Let's see. For suppose I want to make this one like more dynamic, what can I do? I can put a parameter like case ID here, and string input required input. Okay, fine. And remove this one param dot case ID. I can give the param dot case ID here, and property set, put the value of requested amount. Okay, here also we can put the one more parameter of the amount. Okay. Give value something like that. We'll take the one more parameter. It's like I'd like to take it like integer. And third one is obj save. And right now I'm selecting right now. Commit, save it. Okay, this is ready. Now we got request saying that we need to update it to 11 instead of 11. We need to update it to 110. I'm running this activity. give the, oh, not this one, EJNS key 1110, 110. Okay, run it. Yeah, this is successful. We can trace it. We can trace it to make sure that it is updated properly. Now I'm coming here and giving the refresh. It should be updated like a 110. Yeah, it is updated 110. So one-time activity updated the values because we got the issue in production. We updated the value properly. Now let's restart from the beginning or from the last step. I'd like to restart from the step. Okay. Now the connector is taking. Is it greater than? It will be less than 1000. Submit. It went to the properly to this review. Okay. So just to summarize this one, whenever you ask any question related to, if there is a flow, if you have not handled the exceptions properly, what happens? Okay. And if operator is not available, what happens? If you give the incorrect work queue name, the flow assignment, what happens? It can be asked anyway in a scenarios. Okay. So you have to answer basically. If we don't give any else condition, which we don't give the decision shape connectors properly, we get the broken assignment or flow problem. And assignment work queue name is incorrect, or we have given the operator ID which is not present or which is not available, then also we get the broken assignment flow problem. In case of we have not handled the exceptions properly, maybe if there is a automation shape, that automation activity or data transform or anything that is not properly handled properly, then also we get this flow problems. That is all, friends. Thank you. Let's connect in our next video.